going to make a very short video, and it's just a simple point. You know, sometimes in life we just guess. We're guessing and we're assuming. And that's true about 99.999% of things in this world. We're just guessing and assuming. And it's all matters of habit. You know, I've been so much influenced by David Hume and his philosophy, I realize how true that is. You know, we guess and we assume, but we don't really know. We kind of expect things to happen the way they've always happened. I have my coffee here. I took a sip of this coffee before, so I have an impression in my mind of what it tastes like. And I expect this to taste like, the next time I take a sip, for it to taste like what it tastes like before. And indeed it does taste that way. But you expect that to happen. But you don't get to that next expectation by reason. That was David Hume's real point. That you don't reason it out. You just simply have a habit of expecting things to happen. You know, you have the habit of expecting a thing to fall. When you drop an object, it's going to fall. See, everybody anticipates it's going to fall. It's going to fall and it's going to go down. You expect that to happen because that fits into a pattern of the way you've seen things happen. If you take a piece of paper and you put it into a flame, you put it right up to a flame, the paper is going to catch on fire. How do you know that? How do you know? Well, a better question to ask is, instead of how do you know, why do you expect? That's a better question to ask. Why do you expect that flame, that paper to catch on fire? Because you've gotten into the habit. So we get in the habit of things happening a certain way. Sometimes we get in the habit of things being safe. You know, I was thinking yesterday, since it was September 11th, and I was talking about something once before on a tape, not tape, but a video I was making a little while ago, but I'm not going to put it up on YouTube. But on that thing I was talking about, a cassette tape that I actually recorded on September 11th, just before all that stuff happened, maybe a few hours before it happened. And I was recording it just before I went to work. And the subject of that tape was the fact that we never know what's going to happen next in life. You know, I think I was talking about some incidents that happen with people, you know, bad things happen to people. And I say, you never know. You go to work one day and you never know the next day, you know, that same evening you're getting zipped up in a body bag. And I was saying all this stuff and I'm thinking, and just before I get ready to go, I remember looking at the clock. Not that the time was significant, but I remember saying it's 7:01 because it was the time I left out to go to work. And I said, it's 7:01 right now. And at this point, everybody is going to work and they think it's just going to be an ordinary day. They think it's going to be just an ordinary day. But you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. And that was the last thing I said. And then I turned off the thing. And my idea was I was going to come back later, you know, after work and finish on the topic I was talking about. When I came back, I remember thinking, the first thing I said when I turned my tape back on, I said, oh my God. It's almost like as if what happened illustrated the point I was talking about earlier. About how you never know. You just think it's going to be an ordinary day, and then by the end of the day, it's totally a complete turnaround. You know, I'm not claiming to have some kind of prophecy or that I could see into the future, but it was just strange coincidence that you know, happened. And I was talking about, you know, unexpected things happening. But, you know, in everyday life, though, we expect things to be like it was before, more or less. Every day is pretty much like every other day. And usually it is. But every so often things do happen. There are, I would like to use this word, there are certain punctuations that occur in life. A comma, or a period, or a question mark at the end of the day. You know, and this is just something to think about.